Gayle King's explosive and emotional interview with R. Kelly. He lashes out over sex abuse allegations. Welcome to Access Live. Natalie's on assignment for the Today Show today. A lot to get to.
Yeah, visibly upset, right? Gayle spoke with him for nearly 80 minutes yesterday. It's his first TV interview since he was charged with 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. Authorities say 3 of the 4 alleged victims were underage at the time the crimes happened. He has pleaded not guilty.
And the clip that we just saw, Gayle said that right after that, Oprah called her and asked if she was afraid. Did she think he was going to hit her? She said, "I thought I might get accidentally clobbered, but I didn't think that he would deliberately try to hurt me. I never felt in danger talking to him." I never felt that watching Gayle there. I just thought, wow, this was a man that can go from this stage to this stage with the flip of a switch.
Well, I know that it probably definitely seemed like a flip of a switch. You can tell this is something that has been building in him. You can, it's like that situation where the thing that really sets you off isn't the thing that you're really upset about.
Yeah.
It's all these other things. But it is crazy to think that his attorneys would allow this interview to happen, especially with the potential of him responding like that. Like, this doesn't help him in any sort of way.
Well, he's just pleading his innocence throughout. But to help us unpack all of this, clinical associate professor of psychiatry at the New York Presbyterian Hospital, Gail Saltz, joins us from New York. Good to see you, Dr. Saltz. You just saw right there R. Kelly showed up. What do you make of that behavior?
Well, it certainly demonstrates poor impulse control, which is concerning because, that is a factor when it comes to, abuse, frankly, is what is the person's impulse control. And, obviously that isn't something he would want to have done on camera, even if he feels all those feelings. So the inability to sort of contain himself in the moment is concerning, and the fact that his anger can go from 0 to 60 is also concerning, even if he is that angry in an ongoing way. The denials are not terribly meaningful, nor is the emotionality behind it, because at the end of the day, even people who have committed terrible crimes, heinous crimes, can be very distraught. Why? Because they've been caught. And they face the potential consequences.
Yeah, he said he was fighting for his life.
Yeah.
Well, either way, he is fighting for his life. He's fighting for his career and his life outside of prison.
All right, Dr. Saltz, let's keep this going here. Here he is right here strongly denying having sex with underage girls.
Have you ever had sex with anyone under the age of 17?
No.
Never?
No.
So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You feel that people have maligned your character?
I have been assassinated. I have been buried alive. But I'm alive.
So I think the point you're making is, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you have never held anybody against their will.
I don't need to. Why would I?
Well,
How stupid would it be for R. Kelly, with all I've been through in my way, way past, to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you were
That's
holding...
stupid, guys.
I didn't...
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to, love me if you want, but just use your common sense.
Gail, start with this body language. What did you make of his response?
I mean, he feels desperate and, angry and upset. And that doesn't mean that necessarily that he is upset and desperate because this is untrue. It could mean because it's true and he is feeling caught.
But Dr. Gayle, wouldn't anyone who were facing these kinds of allegations in this era, in this time, wouldn't anyone respond aggressively to such aggressive allegations against them, though?
Yes, I would tell you that 99% of people who commit crimes of sexual abuse or rape would lie about it if asked about it. I mean, and vociferously so, especially the tighter that they feel caught. Now, that doesn't mean that he did it, but I am telling you that having seen many a perpetrator, they are not truthful, and yet they can look like they really mean it. Why? Because people who have sociopathy don't care, don't feel guilty about the crime, and feel they deserve to get out, and are very charismatic and very able to be convincing.
Well, I don't know that charismatic would be how I would describe this particular interview. R. Kelly's publicist comes into the interview at one point and tries to calm him down. Here's what happens next.
I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
I came here for them to hear me talk.
But
I need help.
What kind of help?
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes, what kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart, because my heart is so big. People betray me, and I keep forgiving them.
You sound like you're playing the victim here. You sound like R. Kelly, you do. When I listen to you,
I'm
it
just
does
telling
sound
the
like
truth.
You're playing the victim
I'm just
card.
telling the truth. And the reason I'm emotional,
Robert,
and I apologize for that, is because this is the first time I was able to say
speak.
something. I've said nothing.
Dr. Saltz, we found this particularly interesting. Describe the victim mentality when someone's being accused of what he has been accused of.
I've got a big heart.
Yeah.
When somebody believes that they are deserving and they feel betrayed, and believe me, someone who feels that they were in some way promised to have what they want, to get what they want, and have people remain loyal to them. I mean, look at what's going on in our country in general. People who believe that people should be loyal to them, and then they are not loyal to them, can become very enraged. It has nothing to do necessarily with the outer ethics and morality of the situation. It has to do with someone who truly believes that they have demanded loyalty, that they were promised loyalty, and that that loyalty was betrayed. That can absolutely enrage them.
Because this makes no sense to me.
Narcissism is often behind such claims that they should have loyalty and belief that they are entitled to what they want at all costs.
Well, two women, 23-year-old Jocelyn Savage and 21-year-old Azriel Clary, currently live with R. Kelly at his home in Chicago. Now, their parents believe that Kelly has brainwashed their daughters, so Gail asked him about these women.
Are you an older man that likes younger women?
I'm an older man that love all women.
Okay. Azriel Clary, what can you tell? What is your relationship with her?
Right now, I'm seeing her.
You were seeing her?
Yeah, she's 21. I'm seeing her.
She's 21.
Yeah.
But did you start seeing her at 17?
Absolutely not.
Did you have sex with her when she was 17?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Although her parents wanted me to.
No, her parents claim they have text messages that show that you had sex with her when she was 17.
Claim.
So you're saying you did not have sex with her when she was 17?
Absolutely not.
You are with two women right now. You love them. They say they love you. What kind of love is it that keeps these young women away from their families? Their families are saying.
These?
I'm talking right now about Jocelyn
because you know
and Azriel.
I'm going to answer your question.
What kind of love is that?
What kind of father? What kind of mother will sell their daughter to a man?
Who did that?
How come it was okay for me to see them until they wasn't getting no money from it? Why would you take your daughter? If I were going to take my daughter and she's 19 years old to a 49-year-old icon, whatever, celebrity, or R. Kelly concert, or whoever it is, I'm not going to put her on the stage and leave her. I'm going to take her to the concert. Their father is more into my music and know about my music than they do.
You're saying the parents handed their daughters, Azriel and Jocelyn, over to you? Is that what you're saying to us?
Absolutely. Are the cameras still going?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So he knows it's wrong.
So the issue here, right, is that, like, he doesn't even know what he's saying. He doesn't even know what he's saying. He's trying to put the blame on you. Why would a father sell? Why would parents sell their daughter? Why would you be buying children?
Yeah, so he's admitting to blame here, but then deflecting everything that is on
Dr.
him.
Saltz, I'm gonna need to call you after this. This is great. This is madness.
Well, I'll tell you. These are when there are big red flags. When you are always the victim and everybody else is to blame, and you are always able to point the finger at someone else, that is a big red, concerning flag. When you when a young woman, or any woman, when a person is separated from their family and not allowed to communicate with friends, with family, is isolated and only allowed to be with the, quote, significant other, that is a big red flag. That is a red flag. I talk to young women about this all the time. If you are isolated from others, that is a pre-abuse sign. So there are a number of things that he is couching in a certain way, but he is saying quite blatantly that are, you know, really incriminate him. That's the reality. They really incriminate him, whether he understands that or not.
I'm saying it doesn't seem like he knows what he's saying. At one point, he even blamed social media as a way for women to get together and plot against him.
Or that it happens to every artist.
Yeah. R. Kelly has 3 children, a 20-year-old daughter, an 18-year-old daughter who identifies as male, and a 16-year-old son. Gail asked about how being a father has factored into all of this.
You have daughters. If your daughters called you and said that somebody is doing to them what the allegations are about you, would you be okay with that?
Let me tell you something. I'll be up in that mother everything up. I had to bleep myself, but I would be everything
If your daughters
up.
came to you and said, look, this guy is doing to me what the allegations are against you.
Then I would have to arrest myself after I did what I had to do.
You've been very candid that you are a sexual abuse survivor yourself. You've talked very candidly that you were molested from the ages of 7 to 13, 14. How do you think that has affected you?
It hasn't affected me at all. I mean, it has affected me in a way, though. Yeah. It affected me in this way. Anything that I've been through, that or any struggles I've had in my past, has affected my music. It has,
Has it affected your behavior?
Absolutely not. Because I'm gonna tell you something, you know, I know people think, oh, well, he was abused.
Exactly.
Well, that's why he's doing that. No.
When you say that you need help, do you think you need to go to therapy? Have you been to therapy?
Absolutely. At this point, I'm definitely talking about that.
About going?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. You know, it seems like, you know, some could say you might seem out of touch to a lot of people.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, your perception of the charges against you. I know it's your side and it's your story, but you have a different perception that most of the world has about you.
No, I have a truth. People have perception.
People have the perception.
I have truth.
Do you think you're invincible?
Oh, absolutely not. I just think I'm human.
Dr. Saltz, as we wrap up with you here, what is your overall take of the clips we showed you this morning?
Well, my overall take, I think a lot of very concerning things were expressed, and I think he's in a lot of denial about his situation at this point, and he probably would be better to not go in front of the cameras at all. And I think that it's important for people to understand that not all people who've been abused become abusers, but the idea that one is unaffected by abuse is not believable. It's just not believable. This is somebody who should have been in therapy probably long ago.
And I want to, not that you necessarily need a cosign, but I do want to take a moment and just acknowledge that if you are out there, if you are someone who has been affected by or a victim of or been an abuser, please know that help is available, that you are not alone in that it is okay to seek help. It is okay to seek help. Watching clips like that make you feel like, well, yeah, it could easily make you feel like, well, if he didn't get it, I don't need it.
Yeah.
It is okay to seek help.
Dr. Saltz, we're going to need you, too, on Friday, the interview with the 2 young women that are currently living with him. Speak up. So we're going to need you again, Dr. Saltz.
Happy to come back.
Thanks so much.